Hello, everyone. Garden State Film Festival is in its 23rd year. We are back where it was originally in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Also, the festival will be held in Cranford, New Jersey from March 27th through March 30th. You can check out, I think it's over 200 films this year, all different types of films. You can see what is screening and when and how to see them at gsff.org. And one of the films you can check out is a short film called The End. Here to talk with me about this film is writer, director, producer, and editor Will Pink, and the lead actor and executive producer, Bill Gold. Hello, Will and Bill. How you both
Hi.
doing?
Hello, we're
Doing
good.
well, doing well.
Good. Congratulations on making The End and getting accepted into Garden State Film Festival. It's much well deserved. I loved the film.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
really excited to talk to you guys about it. But before we get into it, Will, as the writer director, can you tell us a little bit about The End? Tell our audiences what they can see.
Yeah. So The End is a surrealist noir comedy short. Um, it's about an, a man who's trying to finish writing his mystery novel, which has been a lifelong dream of his. Um, and over the course of one night, he kind of falls into his own story.
Perfect little pitch without telling us too much. They'll have
Yeah.
to come in and see it. But I loved that surreal noir comedy short. I love that description. That would get me to go see it, and it's very accurate about what it is. So tell me how, guys. I loved the bio, like how I read how this came together. Whoever wants to go, or you guys can tag team it. How did The End come together?
Well,
What was the start of The End?
Yeah, I'll start. The beginning of the end was yeah. So Bill and I have known each other for about 5 years now, I think. I was making a short in my grad film program, and I cast Bill. He auditioned for this role in this dark comedy I made about 5 years ago, and we just had a great collaboration. Really liked working with each other, um, and then about 2 years later in 2021, I think, maybe 2022, Bill emailed me one day, and we'd stayed in touch since the other short. He emailed me one day just saying that um, he'd really wanted to be the star of a film, which is something he'd never had a chance to do.
That blows my mind that you were never the
You know,
star.
he's
well,
yeah, he's. I mean,
Everyone else
I
is.
he's acted for a long time, but then he went off, had a long career with the State Department and doing various jobs, over a long period of time. And then he kind of retired from that, came back to acting. And yeah, my short was, he was doing a lot of student shorts and things like that. But yeah, so he had this kind of dream to be a leading man. And he asked me if I would write and direct and produce a film for him, then he would executive produce and help me fund it. So that was basically the start of it. And then I obviously was excited about the opportunity, and told him that I would love to. I didn't have anything just sitting around to make, but I would love to develop something with him, so that we could kind of organically come to an idea that was exciting and personal for both of us, and that was well tailored to show off his skills as an actor. So yeah, we started meeting for lunch like once a month or so at a diner, and I gave Bill homework and just told him to come in to our lunches with his life stories. And I would film our lunches on my phone. And yeah, so we had these lunches for a while. And then finally, I finished grad school. I had some free time. I was ready to try to write something. And Bill actually, he sent me a few pages that he wrote as just an idea. And it was kind of in this, we have a lot of shared back, like references and influences and comedy and noir that we had talked about. And he knew what kind of a character he wanted to play, I think. So he sent me this short kind of few scenes that he wrote out. And it was basically just a guy in a diner who takes the wrong coat, gets home, I won't give away too much, but he sent me some stuff, and I liked the vibe.
Mm.
And then I took that. I listened back to all of the lunches that we had that I filmed, and took notes on a lot of my favorite stories from his life, images and strange anecdotes from all over the world.
Mm.
Um, and I started mixing those things together with this kind of basic framework that Bill had provided, with like this character and this genre. I kept some of my favorite things from what Bill had written, and then I just tried to find a way to mesh together all of these various memories from his life. So it kind of became this, I like to call it like a fictional memoir,
Mm.
where all of the surrealism in the film is inspired by real details from Bill's life. So this character and the story is very much mapped onto the reality of Bill. But when you watch the film, you nobody could watch this film and say, "Oh, that was Bill's life story." But when Bill watches the film, I think it triggers all of these memories from his life, and feels very true to kind of who he is and how he thinks. Bill, do you have anything to add
Well,
to that?
first of all, I hate the word star. If I came to you and said I wanted to star in the film, I, I, um, I don't know. It just sounds me. But to do was, I think, yes, I wanted to work on something where I was an integral part of the story, and I guess that's either principal or star or lead or whatever. But uh, I know that's the word. But anyway, I just wanted to start off with that. I think
Mm.
the idea for me was that I had been in the business many, many years ago. I had my 15 minutes of fame, commercials, couple of appearances on soap operas, yada, yada. But then I went off into various other jobs, and I ended up working for the government for a long period of time. And when I retired, I had the idea to go back to this I don't even want to call it an occupation anymore. It's more like I forget the word.
Passion,
Yeah,
hobby.
passion is good.
Yeah.
Passion is good. And so I started putting together some material to send out to this or that thing. And the great thing about being old and having, what's the word? Having let go of the whole idea of quote unquote making it
Mhm.
is that I would go into these auditions with, I don't want to use bad words, but I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
This is it. It's like, this is it. That's it. If I get it, great. If not, I'm
It's a
not going to
great way.
try.
Great way to
Yeah,
be.
I'm not going to. This is advice I give to young actors. Just put away all this. Stop looking at the future. I know that the phrase "stay in the moment" is overused, but in any event,
Mhm.
so when I worked with Will on uh,
The movie? This movie?
Family heirloom.
Oh, the family heirloom, the other
family heirloom, sorry. You see what's going on? You see this white hair?
it's messing with the brain. No, it's fine.
No,
I forget what I did yesterday.
I'm just saying, every day I forget a thing.
It's all
But in
good.
any event, it was so much fun working with him. And later on, as he said, you see, the reason I went to him finally was because after he basically cast me in that film, and we stayed in touch. And I say this with great humility. I knew that he knew how to spot talent.
Yeah. You both
And
did.
no. See, I love to bust chops. I love to brag, but because it's all from a source of
Mm.
deep insecurity. Let's face it. Look, all I can say is no, I guess I trusted him. That's what I wanted to say.
Mhm.
I trusted him to do whatever it is that needed to be done to get this done. And the joke I just made about him knowing talent. I mean, that really, it was really basically how he said we just had a lot in common, and there's so many years between us, that separate us, but we have the same vibe.
Mhm.
And I the key word here is I trusted him, and I
Yeah.
trusted everything he did and everybody he chose to work on the film. And because I'm not a filmmaker, I'm
Mhm.
an actor, so I don't know how to do that. I know a little bit, but the whole experience was just um, about as satisfying
Mhm.
an experience as I could possibly have imagined. I am so grateful to him and the other people on the crew for putting together this film, and to get it selected for festivals. And I'm just blown away. And
Mhm.
I could go on and on, but basically
Yeah, let's not
that's
go on and on. I would love to, but we're already running out of time. But
yeah.
I love
Sorry.
I no, 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 not at all. This is all amazing things. You said so much of both of you said a lot of what I wanted to ask you,
Great.
especially like how it felt for you, Bill, seeing yourself in this character and doing something. I'm really surprised. You're such a phenomenal actor, and I was just surprised to hear you never led a film before. So, first, I mean, quickly, how does it feel? Like, you said you felt satisfied. Have you ever played a character like this before, and how's it feel to play Sam and see him on screen?
I am the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this
You've been
is
playing him all
real.
your life.
Nah, well, when Will says, Sam's looking for a last ditch, that's what this film was.
Hmm.
This was like a last ditch kind of try at, success of something.
I
And
hope it's not really the end. I hope for you, Bill. It's not. I hope
what's
plenty more
that?
Yeah.
I said I hope it isn't the end for you
No,
as an
no, no.
actor.
I I hope so too. It's just there you go. I just want to mention one thing that there's
Please. Mhm.
Samson. This is a little inside story. Samson Productions is an homage to my father, who died very young, and
Mhm.
his name was Sam. And I wanted to name the production company after him. I thought Son of Sam was a little edgy.
Mm.
So I named it Samson Productions. And if you look at the film again, at the end, there's a logo of a man holding a baby, and that's my father
Mm.
holding me as an infant. And that's the logo for Samson Productions.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
I
I
love
never
that.
knew him. I never
And
knew him. And
Oh.
so this was, there was a lot of
Mhm.
stuff in here, a lot of stuff.
Very personal for you,
yeah,
Bill. I can imagine how
Oh,
you feel
yeah,
watching
yeah.
it. That's
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's what you want
yeah.
films to come
And I'll
from the
just
truth.
say, yeah, I'll just quickly say that, yeah, like, Bill had this dream to make a film like this, and and the character has a dream to write his
Right.
novel, and I think what I was inspired by from the fact that Bill even asked me to do this was that he was still kind of pursuing his creative dreams, and it's kind of never too late to be doing that. So I wanted the story to reflect
Mhm.
that reality, and create a character that was gonna go for it. Um, and maybe this mystery novel he's working on isn't gonna get published or be this massive success, but there's still value to doing the work,
That's
and
it.
kind of
Mhm.
pursuing that.
That's it.
Beautiful message and beautiful film. I mean, shout out to everyone involved. I think that the way you guys were talking about lunch, like these lunch meetings
Oh,
and you recording it, like what a cool process of making the end. And I'm so happy you guys got to share that. Shout out to everyone involved because like from all around, amazing. The color in this film, the way you used it, like the surrealism, so much. I
the
love it, and
music,
I kind of saw Sin City vibes. I don't know if that was one of the inspiration for you.
the music
Yeah.
is unbelievable.
Just all the elements. Shout out to everyone. We're running out in like the last 30 seconds, but I want to ask you, Will, because I know this isn't your first time at Garden State Film Festival. I had the pleasure of interviewing you last year for Daddy's Night. And I think it's so cool to watch filmmakers make stuff that like they have a similar eye. I could see it's you still, but it's like a totally different film. And I just want to know why you keep coming back to Garden State Film Festival, and how's it feel now having the end in the 23rd year?
Yeah, I mean, it feels great. I am glad that you um, see me in all of in
It's
my
like the
various work.
genre, the
But yeah,
technical.
yeah, I like to mix genres together.
Mhm.
So the last one was a horror comedy. This is like a surreal mystery. But yeah, it feels great. And I grew up in New Jersey. Bill grew up in New Jersey, so we're both Jersey boys, and
Yay, we're
it's
all from New
Absolutely.
Jersey.
it's exciting to be bringing our work home.
Um,
And I wasn't able to make the festival in person last time, so I'm excited to come this time. I'll be there,
Amazing. Will you
and
both
so
be
will Bill.
there? Bill, are we expecting you to?
I'll be there. Yeah.
Oh, amazing. How lucky are we? I'm really excited the end will be playing this year. Thank you again for taking the time out to talk to me. Congratulations to you both. Let me tell everyone watching how you can see the end. It will be playing Saturday, March 29th at the Jersey Shore Art Center. The film block is 9 p.m. to 11:15 p.m. So, ooh, what a great film to see Saturday night. Get your tickets at gsff.org, and we'll see you there. Thanks again, Will and Bill. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
My
Thank
pleasure,
you.
guys. Bye.